Hey guys, this is Chris again, coming at you with another unboxing. Double unboxing of Scurfa, two Scurfa watches as mentioned in the title. And first off, let me say that this is in no way a sponsored video, because you're probably going to think it is sponsored, the amount of praise I'm going to give these watches. I'm giving these watches a lot of praise because after handling them in person for a little bit, I'm going to do the review on both of them here next week probably, but this is just kind of an unboxing. But like I said, I'm giving this company a lot of praise because I usually don't get that enthused about quartz watches, and most of the company that they make are quartz watches. But what I like about these watches is that it was started by their founder, Paul Scurfa. He is actually a saturation diver, and he was having watches made for his fellow workers, his co-workers, and they actually dive. You know, most of us, only the most I dive, the deepest I go is in the pool or in the ocean, you know, but they actually do saturation diving where they dive, and they've tested these watches, and they're not out to make a lot of money. This is for enthusiasts by an enthusiast watch collector, and basically they were wanting to save their vintage Rolexes from getting all mucked up, you know, going during work and all that. So he saw, you know, this as a need to want to make watches for his co-workers, which is pretty cool. They started back in 2013. And like I said, this is in no way a sponsored video. My buddy Bryce, you probably know him as Jeep Dad over on the Watch You Seek forum, was kind enough to send these over, and he is also a fellow moderator on Watch Up with me also. So shout out to Bryce. I'll leave his Instagram handle here, and then also I'll leave a website link to Scurfa watches. Like I said, what I like about the company is they are founded by, it is a husband and wife team. The wife mainly runs the company when the husband's still working. And the husband, of course, Paul Scurfa, Mr. Scurfa, he dives. And like I said, that's what he does for a living, so he knows what specs he needs on a watch. This is one of those little lesser kind of known brands that if you know, you know. There's not a lot out there about them. They were started back in 2013, like I said, because people wanted, he was getting watches made for his fellow divers, and they saw a need for it, and like I said, they wanted to kind of replace their Rolexes, their vintage Rolexes. They didn't want to muck those up, so they designed these as kind of like a perfect grab and go kind of watch. And most of them use the Swiss Run quartz movement, which is pretty accurate movement. And I've been wearing these, which I kind of lied a little bit about the double unboxing. I'm wearing one right now. Bryce sent in the MS-17 and the MS-19. Both limited edition watches. These are only limited to 100 pieces, and they usually sell for right around 183 euros, give or take. So which equates to about $200-300 US, which is actually a lot of watch for the money. Once you go over, you can go over their website, see all their specs and all that, and you'll see why I like these so much. And you can tell when I do the unboxing and show these, you can definitely tell the Rolex inspiration in them. And you can definitely tell that they're inspired by the Rolex that they wore. But like I said, this is definitely a serious diver, and it is really, really killer. Like I said, I was really, really impressed when I first got these, and I'm still really impressed. I'll probably end up buying one on my own. The bad thing is they do sell out quick, and the thing I like is that, like I said, it's a company founded by enthusiasts for enthusiasts. This is a true tool watch. They use, it's like 500-meter water resistance, which is not, you know, nothing to scoff at. They have the helium escape valves, and like I said, these are just killer pieces, especially for the price. Once you understand what he went through, the quality of these, once I go over the review and everything, you'll understand why. And like I said, they don't make too many of these. He's not out to make a lot of money. Like I said, he does work on the side. This is kind of on the side here for him. So, like I said, this is definitely an enthusiast watch for the enthusiast by an enthusiast. So that's what I really like about the company. But we'll go to tabletop view here. The other watch here. Of course, it's not a Panerai in there, but Bryce sent this over in his Panerai box. But we'll go over and do a unboxing over there on the tabletop. Okay guys, here's the tabletop view. Like I said, this is not a Panerai in here. He just sent it in his Panerai box. And as you can see, I am wearing the MS-19. I'm loving this blue dial. This NATO that came with it is really comfortable NATO. This thing feels like it's barely on the wrist too. And then the MS-17 here, he sent on one of their rubber straps, which their rubber straps are actually really comfortable too. I've been wearing this one off and on between this and the MS-19. Like I said, these are limited to 100 pieces a piece, so they're already unfortunately sold out, but you may be able to find one used somewhere. Just to show you the bezel action here. Really smooth bezel action, nice and tight. Screw down crown. Like I said, I'll go over all the specs and everything in the full review. I just wanted to give you an unboxing, first impression type deal on these watches. Really clean dial. You can see only limited to 100. This is number 3 out of 100. They have these, and they also have some other, they have a yellow dial and a green dial. I believe the green dial is still available, but the yellow dial also looks pretty cool. They have the blue dial, the black dial, and they have the gray dial, diver 1, which I believe some of those are automatic. And as you can see, really clean case design. Only top-notch product used on these. I'll set this down here, and then you can see Omega can actually take a nod from this. As you know, I have that Seamaster, which I love, but the helium escape valve on this one is really, really nicely done. It doesn't have that ugly sticking out protrusion one like Omega does. But overall, like I said, these two first impressions on the unboxing, these are perfect size, but sweet spot, right at 40 millimeters with 20 millimeter lugs. It's perfect size. Let me know what you think down in the comments. If you haven't already, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Look for a full review on these guys coming up in about a week or so. Everybody have a safe Labor Day. Alright guys, peace.